Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your pre-market watch list here today on the Boiler Room. Before we get started, may I just ask one thing of you guys? Please go ahead and give that like button a little snug, a little hug, a little tickle, because the more times you do that, the greater chance we have of getting this video out to more viewers. And the fact of the matter is we are able to predict a lot of these stocks very closely. So the more we can get these out to more people, the better chance people have of actually being able to utilize this watch list. So that being said, let's get started. First couple stocks we will talk about our Solo and AYRO. These are all like EV related stocks, electric car stocks. That being said, looking at Solo here, the price has run very well. We've pretty much just grown significantly. But I do believe that it's starting to get time to consider this becoming bearish. We have exceeded 3 deviations, which is the blue line on the chart. The blue line right now is $8. So the first price target on the downside for Solo right now is $8. After that, we have another price target that's lower at $6.57. So currently, we have price targets as low as Solo right now at $6.57. Since the market is overvalued all the way up now, we anticipate that a pullback will happen that brings us down closer to that $8 and $6.57 price. So right now you can see we've kind of just been trading around, sideways pre-market. We dropped out here, got close to support, then we got bought up. I do believe that today is arguably going to be a bearish day on Solo, and if not today, then it's probably tomorrow, which is Saturday, so that won't happen. So really it's going to be next week, Monday. But overall, we are anticipating we should start to see some selling action coming in on Solo. Now, if you're looking at AYRO, AYRO has been picking up this morning, and it's really been running. It started a couple days ago. Now, if you look at the price, it went awesome from $2 all the way to $8. A phenomenal run on this penny stock, but look what's coming up. We got the blue line starting at $8.72 here on the 4-hour chart. On the daily chart, the blue line will start at $8.46. So what that pretty much means is we're getting close to resistance. You see how it happened back here where the price shot up and then it crashed? Well, that's because the price shot up, it got over the blue line, and then it fell all the way back down towards the blue line. Okay, so we're looking at sort of the same scenario here. As we get into this 840, this 860, we're pressing on that long-term blue resistance line. So we're anticipating that today AYRO might start with a sell-off out of the gates, considering that we have entered into this selling point up here, right? This is sort of a long-term resistance mark. So we're anticipating we might see a sell-off occur on AYRO, and only look for a bigger breakout if in fact the prices are going through the 860 mark. If we can't get through 860, then we really shouldn't suggest that there's a breakout right now. For now, we really just anticipate that the market's going to sell off around this zone. Next couple ones we will talk about will be NEO. NEO is really just kind of trading sideways. There's only one thing that I was really watching for today, and that was to see if, in fact, the price of NEO would get through $49. $49 here is our most recent trend resistance. So we're looking to see if the price of NEO can essentially get through that, whether it's today, maybe it's next week, Monday or Tuesday. If, in fact, NEO can get back up and through the prices of $49, we should pretty much force a short squeeze and see the stock continue jumping up, maybe closer back to the all-time high mark. That's it for NEO. That's pretty much it. But I will mention, if we kind of look at this daily chart on NEO, same concept, right? You see this? See when NEO sold off at 54? When NEO sold off at 54, it was touching the blue line. We had ran right to the blue line, touched it, sold off. Same concept with AYRO currently. So what happens is, right, we run to that blue line, a bunch of people sell it, so now we know we got short sellers in there, and if we force this move over these previous consolidation candles, we should cause a short squeeze. So that's all we have there for you on NEO today. In other news, Bitcoin has now reached like 18,500. For those of you that are in our premium group, we did mention that Bitcoin was probably going to reach the all-time high just a few weeks back. We were even talking about it reaching the all-time high, back a couple months ago. And so we're getting close to there. The momentum's still really strong. So if you're holding Bitcoin, congratulations for you. I still own a couple $1,000s worth of Bitcoin. It's not really enough to change my life, but hey, it's free money, so let's take it and run with it, right? That being said, Bitcoin, there's just so much momentum right now. I mean, it's basically hitting mainstream media. The rapper Logic just invested $6 million. He has a big following base, so people are going to follow into what he's doing. So overall, Bitcoin's just moonshotting, and I got to give props to my dad because my dad crushed it with Bitcoin. He actually bought Bitcoin down here in the dip. He's like, I've seen one too many crashes. I lived through the dot-com era and then the financial crisis, and I've seen this one too many times. So he was smart enough to buy the dip down here in 3,000 when it completely dumped out. He bought about 20, or maybe it was like, I could have swore it was anywhere from 20 to like 50 grand worth of various cryptocurrencies along with Bitcoin. So he bought some of the altcoins, Litecoin, Ethereum, majority Bitcoin down here in this dip, and he's been holding ever since. And I just keep telling him just to keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. Mainstream media starting to pump the shit out of this, so good for him. He's killing it. But really, that's primarily the entire watch list for you guys today. It doesn't seem like Friday's got a whole lot in store for us other than AYRO, Solo. For right now, those seem to be of the most popular stocks that are moving, so we'll primarily just be keeping an eye on that. Something else that might be a little interesting today is this MESO stock. It had a really big jump on earnings all the way from 11 to 15, close to 16. And I was wondering if this volatility would continue today. So we'll see if maybe MESO has a little volatility. You know, it kind of reminds me of a low volume stock mover where it's just going to end up moving aggressively on low volume. So the spread will be challenging and probably give you more of a headache to trade than anything. So again, just to reiterate, main stocks you're watching today are AYRO for a potential sell-off, which is in that 846 price, which we've already started to do, and then Solo to start selling down today to see if it starts to get a little bearish. With that being said, guys, really small watch list here today. I hope you guys liked the video. Again, like I said, make sure you tickle the like button. Every time you tickle it, give it a little snug. It does wonders for our channel. It helps us compete with some of those other guys getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views on their stocks or on their YouTube pages that basically just tell you to buy the breakout, which is, anyways, you get the point. Everybody, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.